Divine Feminine, welcome in. I hope you're all doing amazing today. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I'm going to jump right into messages from your masculine. This reading is timeless, so whenever you find it, you are meant to, but I am picking up on some energy already, and what I'm getting is that your masculine has been defending you, okay? Defending you, standing up for you, defending your honor, defending your name, defending your truth, defending your character, okay? Because there's been a specific person coming after you and just kind of, well, it's name calling is what I'm hearing. This person has been saying things about you behind your back to this masculine, okay? For most of you, it's a karmic partner, and they're saying things about you, right? Like you're this and you're that and the other. I'm not even going to say what they're saying. I can hear what they're saying, but I'm not going to put it out there, okay? Because I don't want to continue that negative vibe, okay? And we don't need to know. You don't need to know, but just know that your masculine is stepping up, defending you, putting this person in their place, telling them to be quiet, to stop that. I am hearing a masculine get quite firm because I feel like this has been happening for a while. Okay, this person is very jealous of you, and unfortunately, how they're expressing their jealousy and their anger and frustration at losing the masculine is by lashing out at you, calling you names, trying to tear you down, pick you apart, say you're a bad person, things like this. And this masculine is just not taking it. They're not listening to any of this. And I can hear a masculine say, okay, like that's enough. You better stop. You better stop. Okay, or we're going to have a major problem here. Like you're really pushing the boundaries. This is enough now. Like things are getting out of hand, okay? I actually can hear a masculine raise their voice and say, enough! Enough! Right? Like, stop it. This person has really gone too far. So yeah, they're defending you. They're defending your character. They're standing up for you. They're putting people in their place. And some people don't like it. They don't like how this masculine's in their power. So it's like you did this. You basically empowered your masculine, and somebody's mad. Somebody's really mad, and they can't stand that. This karmic person, whoever this is for your masculine, they can't stand that you've empowered them, you've helped them to heal, you've activated them, and that their consciousness has been expanding, that their perspective has been shifting, because now this masculine's changing. And it's not just because of you, it's because of so many things, including your masculine's plan, like their soul plan. This is part of the divine plan, okay? And this person just doesn't see it that way. They can't see things from the higher perspective. So they really get caught in the ego of selfishness and blame, projecting upon others, competition. It's kind of like, it's giving me the vibe of somebody who they need. No, not right now.
Can I go outside?
Oh yeah, that's fine, love. Okay. It's kind of giving me the vibe of, someone who's desperate, and so they have a lack mentality and they're scrambling to keep up, they're scrambling. So when you are operating from a space of security, when you feel secure in life and you feel safe and you feel secure in who you are, and you see the world as a place of limitless potential, and you understand that you are a soul that has limitless potential as well, then you don't have a consciousness of lack. And so you feel safe and secure, and you just know that everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. What will be, will be. You don't have to hang on to people, places, and things. You don't have to act from a space of fear. You can let go and act from a space of love and just be happy and know that the right person will come along at the right time. The universe is not going to leave you high and dry. But Divine Feminine, you know all of this, but this person doesn't. So they're acting from a space of fear. Fear is linked to the ego. They're acting from a space of control. Control is linked to fear, which is linked to the ego, right? So this is something this person needs to learn, and I feel like it's part of their path. Okay, so they just can't accept the fact that this relationship is fading out. Okay, it's fading out. I feel like this karmic person and the masculine, they still are physically together. For most of you, it's a partner, it's a karmic partner, but it doesn't have to be for all of you. It could be a parent, it could be a friend. But this relationship is on its way out. It's phasing out, it's fading out, and this person knows it because this masculine's drifting away. We drift apart from people all the time, you guys. It happens. It's natural. It's a natural part of life. But this person is hanging on for dear life. This karmic person is hanging on to this masculine for dear life, really resisting their own growth, their own development, their own shift, their own ascension, right? So, and because they're fearful, they're acting from a space of fear. And so they're doing things that are of a low vibration. And I think just one of their last ditch attempts at controlling the situation is trying to control how the masculine sees you, right? Like divine feminine is this, divine feminine is that. Don't listen to divine feminine. You know, she's trying to trick you or this or that or the other, when that couldn't be farther from the truth, right? Right. And your masculine knows this. And it's at this point, it's absolutely like ludicrous what this person is saying. And all it's doing is proving this person's character to your masculine, because you're not slamming this person. You're not out in the masculine's ear beacon off saying blah, 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 blah about the karmic. No, right? You're off honoring yourself. You're on the honoring path, right? Yeah. And so your actions speak for themselves. Your actions speak louder than words, and you walk the talk. You're the real deal. You know what I mean? Like, you walk the talk. If you say you're going to do something, you do it. If you say you believe in this, then you show it. You show what you believe in through your actions and your decisions and your behaviors and your choices. And this masculine has witnessed you be very consistent over a long period of time. And they know that you're the real deal, okay? And that you mean well and that you're not a bad person. You know, it's like you have the biggest heart and all you want to do is love. Like, that's why you're here, okay? We have all tied up on the bottom. So I really feel like this person has been trying to keep your masculine all tied up, you know? Where do you think you're going? I want you here with me. They've really been trying to keep this masculine stuck. And this masculine has been stuck for a while, but that is shifting, you guys. Guess what we have behind all tied up? Deceit. This is what I mean. This person has just been doing so many things, you guys, like lying, manipulating, gaslighting, confusing this masculine, tainting your good name, all of it. But your masculine doesn't believe a single word of it, okay? That's the important thing. That's what your masculine wants you to know. Strategy fell out onto the floor. So this person is really trying to strategize how to keep this masculine tied up. Divine feminine's a witch. Divine feminine has brainwashed you. Divine feminine this, divine feminine that. And it's like, excuse me? She's not even here. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, it's very manipulative, you guys. Really, really manipulative. Door to personal healing and happiness. So, your masculine is on their way to you, okay? I just feel like your masculine is right on the other side of this doorway. And the doors are open, right? This is your energy. Your energy is like open doors. And you're like, I'm over here living a magical life. Do you want to join me? If you do, that's great. Come on in. If not, that's okay. Have a great life. But if you want to come in, come in. Right? But if you don't come in, that's okay. I'll be fine. I'll find someone else. You know, it's all good. You do you. I just want you to be happy. Divine feminine says to her masculine, masculine, I need you to be happy. Okay? I have no expectations. I'm not expecting anything from you. Except the only thing I expect from you is that you take care of yourself and that you fight for your rights and your happiness and that you be happy. As long as you're happy, then I'm happy. But if you're not happy, then I'm not happy. I want you to be happy. Whatever that happiness looks like, whatever that happiness is for you, I don't care. I just want you to be happy, right? So if you're happy somewhere else, with someone else, that's okay. I accept that. But in my heart of hearts, I know you're not. And that's why I can't really accept that. Because I know you're not. Because how you're feeling is all tied up. And that's not love. That's control. Feeling like you're stuck and you're stifled and you're chained and you're bound and you feel stagnant, you know, that's not a happy, positive energy. It's not a growth energy. You can't look at me and say, I'm happy when your arms are bound. Okay? That doesn't look like happiness to me. Happiness is freedom. Freedom to be whoever you want to be. And I'm not here to control you, change you, sway you one side or the other, one way or the other. I just want you to be happy, Divine Masculine, says Divine Feminine. Correct? Correct. So yeah, you make them really, really happy, and a lot of people know it. And it just is what it is. It is what it is. They can't help but fall in love with you. Their soul and their heart really, really want you, and it's part of the plan. So of course, it's just going to keep pulling them towards you. You could be halfway around the world and your bond would still deepen. Your love would still grow for one another. Nothing can interfere. No one can interfere with these connections, even though they like to think they can. All they're doing is prolonging the inevitable, is what I'm hearing. Okay, but they don't care about that. Goddess of the Moon. So I feel this masculine's intuition is what's going to set them free, right? Finding the answers within, tapping in that High Priestess energy. I'm also getting with the Moon card here, you know, this karmic person's really, really fearful. Really, really fearful. Man holding a heart. It's obvious that they love you, right? It's obvious. And Divine Feminine, if you were with your masculine and they fell in love with someone else, you would look at it, you would address it and go, do you love that person? And if they were like, yeah, I do, you would say, okay, you know what? You should go to them, because I don't want you here if you don't want to be here, because you're wasting my time. And I know what I bring to the table. So if you're not in this 110%, then I can't be in this with you. It has to be mutual. If it's not mutual, it's not going to work. I want love. I want to be loved. I deserve love. And if your heart's not in it, then I don't want you. I wish you all the best. Go to that person. Go to that person and be happy, so that you can free up my life, so that I can have an open space to welcome somebody new into my life, someone who will love me the right way. Because if your heart's not in it, right? But unfortunately, that's not how this karmic person thinks. This karmic thinks, oh, you want to leave? How can I trap you? Right? Which is not healthy. Oh, you want to leave? I'm scared. I'm going to cling on. Right? It's not healthy. We've got to look at our fears and why we're hanging on to things. Because I'm telling you, you guys, like these karmics, they're not even in love with the masculine. They're just afraid to let the masculine go. It's a comfort zone. They're afraid. They're afraid they won't find anyone else. Or they're afraid they're going to lose money. Or whatever you worry about when relationships fall through, right? But fear, it will lead us astray. It will lead us astray, and it'll make us do really horrible things. And it will just align us with more negative things if we operate from that space, right? Anyways. Woman holding a heart. You guys, we have man holding a heart and woman holding a heart. This is what I mean. You guys are in love with one another. It's mutual. It's mutual. You guys are each holding a big old heart for one another. Your masculine's holding your heart, and you're holding his heart. Seriously. And your masculine's like, are you coming to get your heart? And you're like, well, are you coming to get your heart? Who's coming to get whose heart first? What are we doing here? I feel like Divine Feminine, you're like, well, I'm just in my oasis in this beautiful life that I've created with my big old heart. And I'm keeping it safe for you until you're ready to walk through those doors. You know, I feel like it's your masculine's move. It's like the ball's in their court, especially if they're in another relationship. You're not going to contact your masculine when they're in another relationship. You're not going to contact your masculine if they're married or if they're dating someone else. You're just not, okay? I mean, maybe some of you have in the past and then you realized it's just not working out for me to do that. Like I can't keep engaging with you with a third party involved because we can't deepen our bond and it's really hard for me and I just have to let go. And if you ever get to this point where you're ready to let go and your relationship status opens to single, then let me know. But until that moment, I've just got to go off on my own, do my own thing and be happy. And whatever happens, happens. I set you free, masculine. And if it's meant to be, you'll come back to me, right? When you love something, you let it go. I feel like that's what could be happening here, but somebody knows that this masculine is just head over heels in love with you. And they're angry. They're so angry, you guys. They're being quite cruel, very vicious with their words, okay? And this masculine's not standing for it, though. We have indecision coming out. I feel like this person really tried to make your masculine indecisive when it came to you. They really tried to sway your masculine away from you onto a different path. And that's the difference between you and the karmic energy. The karmic energy tries to manipulate, whereas you don't. You just let go. You don't control anything. That's love, right? Trying to manipulate, control someone, sway someone, gossip about somebody, trying to taint someone's good name or character. That's not love. That's manipulation. That's very narcissistic, really. It's karmic behavior, and it's all stemming from the ego. This person's learning as well, right? The karmic is learning lessons as well. But yeah, they've tried to really confuse this masculine. The thinking man. I feel like your masculine has been thinking about you nonstop, and your love is just so big. It's such a big presence in their life, and it's not going away. And they've really had to come to terms with this, and now they actually have to deal with it, okay? Because the love that you share is so undeniable and so big and so special and so sacred that they have to take action. They have to start making changes because it's become an issue, right? How can you be in a relationship with somebody else when your heart belongs to somebody else? It's going to be really difficult, right? And this is something they've had to address. And they've been thinking a lot about you, thinking about what to say from the heart space. There's so much energy coming through. That's why I keep tripping over my words, you guys. It keeps getting like downloaded so fast, but my mouth can't keep up with it. Ground. Angel of balance. Okay, so things are coming back into a state of balance for you and your masculine, and karma's balancing out here. Yeah, angel of love. They really do love you. You're an angel. You are just this precious gem, this jewel, this ray of sunshine, and no one could sway them away from you. Maybe at one point this person's negativity did have an influence on this masculine, but I don't think it lasted for very long because, again, your actions speak louder than words, and the way you show up in the world is just so beautiful, and that just can't be denied. You know, the truth is in someone's actions and how they consistently show up for people and love people just out of the goodness of their heart. And I feel this is something your masculine has come to witness and see about you and understand about you. You know, and I feel divine feminine, you give so freely of yourself without expecting anything in return. And your masculine loves you for this. They know you don't expect anything. And that's why they want to give to you. Whereas this person, this karmic person that they've been with, they do expect things. Their love does come with conditions. It comes with conditions and a whole lot of control, right? And this masculine has realized that now. I don't want a conditional love that makes me feel stifled and stagnant and stuck. No, I want to be free. Divine Feminine gives me freedom, the freedom to be me. In fact, that's all she wants from me, is the truth and vulnerability and authenticity. And I like that she wants that from me, because that makes me be a better person when I operate in those energies. When I operate from the heart space, I'm a better person because of it. The 5 of Cups. So this is regret, loss, crying over spilled milk. This karmics, they're losing their emotions, you guys. Like, they're losing control of their emotions. They're crying, perhaps. I think they really regret how they've been acting and how they've lashed out at you, because all that it's done is pushed your masculine towards you. This masculine has been pushing this karmic person away, and they've been moving closer to you. Okay, so I feel this karmic person has really started to regret their actions and their choices and their decisions, because it's not working out for them. They're not getting what they want. The 3 of Pentacles, third party energy here, you guys. This person has been planning and strategizing for a while, but it's fallen through is what I'm hearing. And your masculine wants to build with you. They want to build with you. They want to find a way to make it work. They want to talk. The Emperor, I love this. So your masculine's bossing up. They're taking control. They're taking the lead. They're putting people in their place is what I just heard. And I love that. That's what emperors do. Kindly, with respect. But that's right. Emperors put people in their place. Why? To maintain the order. That's why. That's how emperors operate. Okay? Everyone fall in line. There is an order here. There is a structure. Okay? Fall in line. I'm in charge. I'm in charge. You're not in charge of my life or my choices or my decisions. I decide. You don't get to decide how I feel about feminine. I decide. Stop saying that about feminine. If anything, what you're saying right now makes you look bad. It makes you look really, really bad. And it makes Divine Feminine look like an angel. The Hierophant. So this could be someone that your masculine is married to, or they've just been committed to for a long time. 3 of Cups, third party energy, and behind that, the Devil. So this is what I mean, you guys. 3 of Cups and the Devil. A karmic third party. Someone who's mad. Operating from a space of fear. The Tower, you guys, something has really shifted very quickly here, okay? Your masculine has received clarity and an epiphany. And I really do feel like this connection has crumbled, and it sort of crumbled overnight, even though the crumbling had been slowly building for years or months and months, right? And then finally it just fell. It just fell. I also feel this karmic's words, like how they've been lashing out and calling you names and saying horrible things about you, really shocked this masculine, and it kind of woke them up to this person's true nature and just how much healing they actually have to do on themselves, okay? It surprised your masculine, and I also feel this masculine pushed back, and it was quite firm. It was very firm, okay? Emperor energy. Don't talk about feminine that way. That's enough. I said that's enough, right? super firm. And I think it shocked this karmic because they've been used to really pushing this masculine and dominating this masculine and do this, do that, do this, do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. No, 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 no. And I think this masculine just had enough. Like, who are you? Like my mother? Like, no. Stop it. Stop trying to control me. Okay, I'm picking up on an Emperor in reverse type of energy for this karmic partner. Someone who's just really controlling and domineering. Yeah, the Eight of Swords all tied up. So I feel that your masculine got really sick and tired of being stuck. They want to move towards this door of happiness and positivity, of liberation, peace, growth, expansion, love. They want to move towards love. It's really as simple as that. Four of Wands, union, coming together, Two of Cups, partnership, and the Nine of Pentacles. Your masculine's on their way to getting single, you guys. They're getting out of this sticky situation, and they're defending you. The Knight of Pentacles, okay? So I feel they're working on a plan. Slow and steady wins the race. They're not going to rush here. They're not going to make impulsive moves. They're going to just step by step remove themselves from this situation like an emperor would, okay? In control, having thought of everything. They have a plan. Everyone's being taken care of. Everything's in control. There's no disorder. You know, that's the thing. It's like, I feel this karmic partner brought in a lot of disorder, a lot of chaos to this masculine's life. And they realized, like, I can't rule an empire with somebody like that. I need an empress by my side in order to run an empire. And I look through this door and I see divine feminine through the door, and she's running an empire all by herself as an empress. And that looks kind of amazing over there. And gosh, dang it, her heart's so big. She's got such a big heart. Looks kind of fun over there. It looks kind of peaceful over there and relaxing over there. And it looks like freedom over there. What am I doing here? In chains, being bound, surrounded by swords. I need to make changes. You know, Four of Cups. They don't want this life anymore, you guys. They're over it, okay? They're really discontent, and that's just facts, okay? Pure facts right there. Pure facts. Judgment. A major life decision. Ascension. A wake-up call. I feel like that's what's happened here. A wake-up call, you know, wakey, wakey, masculine. And they saw the red flags and they said, okay, I've got to make changes. I have to make major life decisions here to exit this situation that's been bringing me down. 10 of Wands, bringing me down for quite some time. Like, I'm exhausted. So they walked away. Eight of Cups, or they've emotionally detached for sure. For sure. Like, their heart is not with this person. It hasn't been for a long time. Their heart's with you, okay? And now they're starting to make their way to you physically. So I can hear a masculine say to their karmic partner, oh my gosh, I've never seen this side of you before. Have you had this evilness in you like all along? Or is this a new thing? Like, what's going on with you? I've never seen you act like this or say things like this before. This is a side to you that I don't like. Knight of Wands. I feel like this is anger from the karmic, lashing out. And I also feel it's your masculine taking action, getting out of there, getting out of a situation that's stifling and stagnant. Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Wands. This is what I mean. Like, this person's angry. They're angry that this masculine's moving in a new direction, that they're freeing themselves, and that they're choosing love, and they're choosing to be happy. Okay, because this karmic person is miserable and they just want this masculine to stay with them because they're miserable and they're afraid. Not because they love the masculine or they want what's best for the masculine. No, it's all coming from a very selfish, controlling space, Queen of Swords. But I'm feeling her in reverse. Someone who's very narcissistic, who doesn't care about the needs or wants of others. She only cares about her needs and her wants. She just wants what she wants, and that's that. She doesn't care who gets hurt or who gets trampled on. She will use and abuse anyone she wants to get what she wants. You know what I mean? That's the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay? Very cold, very unfeeling, very heartless as well. Someone who spreads lies and gossip and slander and who tears people down with their words. Four of Pentacles, someone who's possessive, afraid to let go, clinging on to this masculine. But I feel this masculine literally had to like wrench this person's grip off of them and like push them away and be like, okay, like, no. It's just insecurity, it's fear, something this person is going to have to learn to work through along their journey, just like all of us have had to do at some point. Maybe not this extreme, but you know, everyone's on their own path, learning their own lessons. Yeah, the Three of Swords. So your masculine's going through a breakup right now is what I would say, okay? I keep seeing this person fading out. I see your masculine here and I see this karmic person here, and then they start to drift away like this. And as they drift away from the masculine, they start to fade and they go from like a vibrant black and white color to like a very dull gray. And then they just disappear. That's what I see. That's what I'm being shown. I'm seeing your masculine and this karmic partner in black and white. Like black and white television, you know? And the reason why I'm seeing it in black and white is Spirit's saying that this connection was lifeless, colorless, loveless, empty, barren, a wasteland, bleak, very bleak, you know? So that's why this has been fading out, is because there's nothing there to sustain it. How can you sustain a relationship when there's no love? No respect, when there's control, a lack of growth? You can't sustain a relationship under those circumstances. It's not going to grow. So this is what your masculine wanted you to know. They are defending you and they're moving towards you as this relationship fades out because they want to be happy and they deserve to be happy. And you're like, okay, if that's what you want, I support you, whatever you want. Either way, just know I love you. I just want you to be happy, whatever makes you happy. And, you know, yay. I can't help but be happy, okay? I feel bad, but I'm also like super fucking ecstatic here, okay? Okay, I feel bad, but also I'm super, super pumped. All right, let's do this. But you heal first. Okay. So I feel that's what's going down right now. All right. This is where I shall sign off, you guys. My goodness, the energy is so thick in my mouth. It's the karmic energy. It gets into my mouth. Okay. But yeah, I wish you all the best. Sending you all the good vibes, and get ready for this masculine to bring you their heart. Or wait, they're going to come over to you so that they can get their heart from you. Excuse me, I think you have something of mine. I'm looking for my heart. You've been holding on to it for quite a while, and I think it's time that, you know, I get that back. All right, take care. Bye.